Carl here from Games, Brains and a Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and it's great to be talking about the melodic death and thrash metal band Bloodred Hourglass's upcoming album, Your Highness, which is set to release on October 22nd via Out of Line Music. It is so good to have Bloodred Hourglass back, and what an album they have produced here. Your Highness being the natural evolution of this band, albeit one that doesn't differ too wildly from what they've always been. Kicking off with the inspiring melodic death metal banger that is Leaves, a track that fills the soul up immediately and draws you into the fragility of this album. There's a touch that you don't expect potentially from this album or Bloodred Hourglass at this stage of their career, but there's this heart to this album. Chunky riffing, thumping percussion, and the brilliant melodies that result in another top chorus keep things hot with Drag Me, The Rain, and Nightmares Are Dreams too. It's very clear at this stage that this writing period was highly inspired for Bloodred Hourglass. The personal nature of this record marries perfectly with the headbanging quality of the overall sound. Bloodred Hourglass are capable of sending you into fits of violent pitting while having tears rolling down your eyes. Leave out all the rest. Veritas, Tell Me About Yesterday, Tomorrow, and Change of Heart. Massive track after massive track, and not a single bowed one amongst them. Seeing the bar, high bar that's been set this year for melodic death metal, they bulldoze through it. Bloodred Hourglass's Your Highness is a near flawless listen. No two tracks sound the same, but have a story-like quality to them, as though they could have only ever belonged on this album and at this specific time. It's what continues to make it such an exciting listen. Gone For Now's guitar squeals, and How with Sorrow, Kings and Queens is a much more frenzied metal attack, and My Prime of Neil is dripping in melodramatic melodies. Which does bring us to the end, unfortunately, unless of course you pick up the 2 CD release, and the incredible combination of grandiose melody and energetic heaviness of Until We Meet Again. One final statement from Bloodred Hourglass on an album that simply delivers melodic death metal excellence. Though, should you get to hear the 3 bonus tracks, you're just getting even more bang for your buck here. Rogues, Remembrance, and Calm and My Storm. 3 more quality and satisfying listens. Hell, you can't help but wonder if there'd been like another 10 tracks, would it actually diminish the quality of this? It seems highly unlikely, such as the level Bloodred Hourglass are on here. This is up there as one of the best, if not the best, melodic metal, death metal albums I've heard this year. Your Highness is phenomenal, beginning to end, near flawless as I said, and even the flaws, I find myself going, am I just being picky here? And it's that kind of thing where you look at perfection and you think, well, what takes it down a point, 0 point, that kind of thing. And that's what we don't do with an album like this, because it's too fucking good all over. It is an accomplishment. It's arguably their best album to date, in my opinion. It's one that has made me care about this band again. You know, they're a band that pretty much pop on the radar for me, disappear off the radar, pop on, disappear. This has put them front and center in a year when we've had such phenomenal releases, and in a period as we're running right now. The period between the end of October and into November is incredibly busy and high for quality metal across all the genres. So for Bloodred Hourglass to stand out from the pack shows how good this album is. You got to check it out. It's October 22nd, Out of Line Music. Do, and let us know what you think of it in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com, as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?